Recently, I started playing this tiny little game called Geometry Dash, and for some reason I really wanted to get good at it. So I kept playing, improving, and documenting my progress. After beating 5 insane demons, it was finally time to take on my first extreme demon. There were plenty of options, but in the end there was really only one choice. So I played some easy extreme demons, but I didn't really like any of them, so I watched a showcase of Cataclysm.
Subscribe.
And you know what? I really like the gameplay. Like, the ending parts looked so easy, so I think I will just, play through this level and see if I like it or not. Yeah, wow. That's, like, the second half is, like, so easy. Like, genuinely, I could probably do it, like, really fast. So, after running through the level in practice mode, I did what I always do and started learning from the end. And in about 500 attempts, I had a run of 50 to 100. At this point, I already knew that I was in for another poltergeist type of experience, but I didn't let that go to my head. The first half of the level is of course way harder. By far the hardest part is the wave section right at the very start, but after enough practice it does become at least somewhat consistent. Not consistent, more like sometimes I get through it consistent. After a few days of grinding, I started playing from zero, and things were actually going well. I got some small flukes, 34%, 66%. No, dude, okay. Wow, that was like a fluke from fucking 34 or something, Jesus Christ. And then I reached 71%, dying to the last major choke point in the level. No, of course, bro, fuck! At that point I genuinely felt like I was close, like victory was right around the corner. And I thought, you know what? This is the perfect time to do something I have always wanted to do ever since I started my Geometry Dash journey. I figured I would beat Cataclysm live, people would watch it, it would be a great moment for everyone. Why is there triple T in the corner? It's for good luck, bro, it's for good luck. What I did not account for was how incredibly difficult it is to play Geometry Dash and talk to a chat at the same time. It sounds simple. It is not simple. Okay, wait, I'll finish my story after I hopefully... Okay, never mind, I'll finish the story right now. Trying to stay focused on the level while also not completely ignoring the people watching is a skill I clearly do not have yet, but I'm working on it. I will be streaming a lot more going forward, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I made zero progress that stream. I'll beat it, like, if not today, for sure tomorrow. After the stream, I was fully convinced I would beat the level within a few days. That did not happen. I took a short break, came back, and suddenly I just couldn't replicate anything I had done before. Even when I was technically playing better, I just couldn't do it. I did 17 to 100 3 times in a row. Yes, you heard that right. 3 times in a row, which is everything except the first wave part. But whenever I play from zero, I just couldn't do it. Then came one of the worst moments. I got to the last parts of the level again, I even passed the dual straight fly, but this is what happened. What the fuck happened? No! Yeah, of course not. If it wasn't obvious, my SEO device bugged out. I pressed my input, it got stuck, and I flew straight up. This all happened at a part I rarely died to before. I had a very real chance of beating the level, so naturally I was not happy at all. After that, my mental was genuinely in a bad place. I would reach the back half of the level often, but I kept dying in random spots that I had no business dying to. No. No, bro, I'm fucking stupid. What? No! Usually, I don't stress too much about how long a level takes, but now that I'm making videos, it does add a certain pressure. But anyways. One night at around 3 AM I was exhausted. My eyes were dry, I probably should have gone to sleep. But my hands were feeling amazing, so I kept going. Yo, pause. On one attempt I reached the last 50%, passed the dual straight fly, I got to the final wave for the first time, and even that I passed. Now I could proudly call myself a victor of Cataclysm. god, man. Yeah, I died at the very last straight fly. This was a part I had not died to a single time during practice, not once. The possibility of dying there had never even entered my mind, and yet somehow when it mattered the most, I folded like a pancake. It is embarrassing to admit, but this single moment genuinely affected me. I sat there going through all 5 stages of grief and seriously considered just dropping the level entirely. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh, it's over. It's actually over. Oh my god. It's actually over. Holy shit. That's right. After dying at 90% the night before, I woke up, got to the last half for the first time that day, and I beat Cataclysm. In the end, it took me a whopping 15,000 attempts and somewhere between 20 and 25 hours of playtime. Yes, these numbers are a bit crazy, but I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't care less. At this point, the only thing that matters to me is beating the level and moving on to the next one. That's it. So you can go ahead and delete your comment where you make fun of me, okay? Now that Cataclysm is done, I want to step back slightly and play something a little bit more manageable, which will probably be Mystic Bounds. I will be streaming it a lot, so make sure to come by to see me fail and to just have a good chat with all of us. And after that, the next big goal is Allegiance, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, that was my Geometry Dash progress, and we have officially entered the Extreme Demon chapter of this journey. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, press like and subscribe. See you in the next one.